Good morning, everybody. Today's topic is about principles of teaching different age groups. So let's talk about different approaches and different methods to teach some languages in teaching. A thousand teachers, a thousand methods. It is Chinese proverb. Yes, of course, we have many teachers and they have their own styles of teaching, if you remember, as student or pupil. Teaching approach, it is a set of principles, beliefs, or ideas about the nature of learning which is translated into the classroom. Teaching strategy, it is a long-term plan of action designed to achieve a particular goal. So, uh, could you notice the difference between approach and strategy? And also we have teaching method. It is a systematic way of doing something. It implies an orderly logical arrangement of steps. It's more procedural. It's more practical. And teaching technique. It is a well-defined procedure used to accomplish a specific activity or task. Now, examples of teaching approaches. The approach teacher-centered, subject matter centered, teacher-dominated, banking approach, disciplinary, individualistic, indirect, or guided. For the learner-centered, of course, learner-centered, interactive, constructivist, integrated, collaborative, direct. Teacher-centered approach is teacher is perceived to be the only reliable source of information in contrast to the learner-centered approach. And learner-centered approach in which it is premised on the belief that the learner is also an important resource because she too knows something and is therefore capable of sharing something. And another one is subject matter centered approach. It is subject matter gains primacy over that of the learner. Teacher dominated approach. In this approach, only the teacher's voice is heard. He is the sole dispenser of information. Interactive approach. In this approach, an interactive classroom will have more student talk and less teacher talk. Students are given opportunity to interact with teacher and with other students. Constructivist approach, the students are expected to construct knowledge and meaning out for what they are taught by connecting them to prior experience. What is banking approach? The teacher deposited deposit, deposits knowledge into the empty minds of students for students to commit to memory. Integrated approach. It makes the teacher connect what she teaches to other lessons of the same subject, or it connects her lessons with other subjects, thus making her approach interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary. Disciplinal approach. It limits the teacher to discussing her lessons within the boundary of her subject. Collaborative. It will welcome group work, teamwork, partnership, and group discussion. If you remember, in our faculty subjects, while you were you are teaching or studying something on subjects, some kind of active activities or our games includes collaborative approach, yeah. Individualistic approach, it wants the individual students to work by themselves. Direct teaching approach, the teacher directly tells or shows or demonstrates what what is to be taught. An indirect or guided approach, the teacher guides the learner to discover things for herself. The teacher facilitates the learning process by allowing the learner to be engaged in learning process with her guidance. And we have got other teaching approaches cited in education literature or research-based approach, whole child approach, metacognitive approach, problem-based approach, and in summary, approaches vary in the degree of teacher and learner engagement, focus, number of learners involved in teaching learning process as shown in the diagram below. The teacher should engage the learner and subject matter focused learner and individual number group. So that is today's topic is about principles of teaching to different age groups, and I I tried to share some information about approach in teaching. Goodbye.